G'day everybody. I went up and saw Brian, and he had a whole few albums up there I could borrow, and he said they were for sale. And he goes, "Yeah, shoot those. Let let any of your subscribers know they're for sale." I think postage for these overseas would be a bit much. Let's have a look. I don't know if they're common or if they've got anything special. The first album we're going to go through tonight, and I'll film the other ones another day. This is a USA collection. So not as good as the $40,000 collection we went through the other day, or the Polynesian collection, but this USA collection, $30. That's all he wants for it. $30. I don't collect USA, so it's up to you guys. You tell me if it's worth $30. And if anyone, especially if you're in Australia and you want this for $30, I'll put up Brian's phone number, give him a ring, either get it sent out or come over and pick it up. All right, guys. Hold on one sec. All right, here we are. US collection, $30. He always has all these albums. He's got thousands stacked up in his room. And I mean thousands. I don't mean 100, and I'm pretending. I mean thousands. I'm going to have to ask him one day if I can go through and film his house. So $30 for this one. That's Australian. So what, $15 US? It's one of these springbacks. So I don't know if I want to pull this one apart. Let's just pull it apart. I can put it back together, hopefully. That's the beauty of springbacks. All right, here we go. It's not too bad. It hasn't really aged. I mean, it's aged, but there's not that much toning on it, which is good. All right, first page. All right, and let's go in close so you can enjoy these stamps. I'll move it across like so, and I might have to move the sheet up and down. There we go. So, I think the first stamps we're looking at, that looks quite good. I really haven't got the prices on these. I'll leave it to you guys to look them up. I'm only going to look at them from a beauty's point of view and how much they look, how nice they look. That's a really cool one. Someone asked me to start doing some videos on the history on some stamps and how they came about and everything. I think it's a good idea. I don't think I've spent much time doing that with many of the stamps, but I might do a couple of videos. There's so many videos I want to do. It's just so... the videos and the time, it's just insane. Look at that. That mark there, look at that. That's a great cancellation. Look at these planes, airmail. I love airmail. Ooh. Look at that. Two-tone. Is that three because white's there too? Oh, either or, it's just beautiful. I really like this one as well. Some nice stamps. I think, how am I going to do this? So, there we go. Is that the first stamp? Yeah, I'm just trying to check the camera and check that as well. Some nice stamps. That's a good stamp. Oh, that looks nice. Not a blackjack. I want to get a blackjack one day, just to have it stick in my album. Oh, I love that. Bison. We've seen a few of them. Statue of Liberty. Wife is talking. She wants to go to New York for Christmas. And Lake Louise. So, I'm going to have to do that. Hopefully might be able to find some stamps for sale over there, which would be great. Some of these are nice. Look at them. I like a lot of the US stamps, especially the earlier ones. I really like watching Silk on the Web with his. He's got a beautiful collection of American stamps. He does some great videos. Very impressed with his videos. I used to watch him a fair bit before I decided to shoot my own videos. And I don't think I've enjoyed stamps so much since I've started shooting videos, because I think there's always that pull of going, oh, I've got to do another video. So I've decided that I try and get out 2 videos a week. I'm going to try and get one out every Wednesday morning. I'm not sure where you are in the world that Wednesday morning is it, but it's midnight here on a Wednesday morning. I issue the first video, and I try and get a small video, you know, like 20 minutes or less. And then I try and do a bit of a longer video on a Saturday. So the short video, give it 2 days, give a couple of shorts to whet the appetite. And then I do a bigger video on the weekend. I'm sort of trying to put a bit of structure in around it. When I first started, I was just putting videos out every day, and it became very unmanageable. And I don't want to burn out. I want to keep on doing this forever because I really enjoy it. Look at these. Used and mint. That's Times Square, the stamp. Can we see that? It's amazing. It's a mint one. So yeah, that's my idea. I'm just trying to see what works. And there's a lot of shorts out there with just junk stamps on them. It just does my head in. Every time you look at the shorts for stamps, I mean, some people have got the cheapest, cruddiest stamps, and they go, oh, this is worth so much, or this is just the monster. It's like, stop it. So my goal is over the next year, I want to make a lot of shorts with music I love, hopefully you enjoy, with really nice stamps. Look at that. That's a nice cancellation with the plane. Isn't that beautiful? I'd buy a stamp like that just for that cancellation. And see how crisp and clear that cancellation is? Just amazing. Oh, I just love cancellations. Oh, look at this. We've got a fair few mint stamps throughout the album, which is good. For $30, even if each stamp was 50 cents, you've made its $30 worth. I don't know what the values are of these. I know a lot of the later American are not worth that much, but there's so many varieties. And that's what you need to sort of, you know, if you are a variety person, you could probably find, you know, a little bit, you know, like things like this selvage, it might mean it's worth more. Or it could be a line out of place. And the person that put them in the album didn't realise. I'll just come up just a little bit. Look at that for a postmark. That is what you call socked on the nose. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that focused in. Look at that. Night in armour. Beautiful. Oh, airmails. Look at that, all of them. No mint ones, but that's 7 of them. I nearly bought this album myself because I wanted to show everybody some American stamps, and then he goes, no, just borrow it. Well, that's a mint strip of 6 cents. Mail early in the day. It's still in its packet. Look at that. Oh, there's a bit of toning at the top. Oh, look at these. These are quite nice. There's a couple of mint ones. Mint, 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 mint. That's mint too. It's quite nice. That's a good group of flags. Wow. So, if you're interested in these, I'll put up his number, beginning and the end. Give him a ring. If he has a hassle sending him to you, I can try and help him out. Oh, look at that. That's Remembrance Day. That's in France, I think. I'll show you. We were there for Remembrance Day in France in 2019, me and my mates. We're doing a capability management course. Look at that. Socks on the nose. Yeah, we had a couple of great guys on that course from Army, I'm Air Force, but they convinced, we were all given 4 to 5 days to go to anywhere in the world, to go to different manufacturing plants that produced military equipment. And our group, we had a couple of guys that went, you know what, I want to go to Paris. And I said, I want to go to Amsterdam. I've heard that the architecture there is just amazing. And then someone says they want to go to some gun place. I can't forget the name of the gun place in Belgium. So, and then another one mate said, oh, if we go this time and we asked to extend for 3 days, we can do Remembrance Day. So the teachers sort of laughed at us, said, no way in the world. And we wrote a nice letter to the commander, and he goes, that's a great idea. So we went for 8 days instead of 5, and we had a blast. I tell you, in that 8 days, I probably slept 3 hours every night because we had full days every day. Would have been 10-hour days just seeing everything. Then we'd have 4 hours at night, having a few drinks, and then we'd get up in the morning at 4 and go walk in the streets and do sightseeing. It was amazing, beautiful place. I remember Amsterdam, everything just looked beautiful. Every scene, every sort of waterway was just postcard picture perfect. These are beautiful stamps. I love the work they've done on these. Look at this. Got a good history, America, haven't they? I mean, it's not a long history like Europe, but it's great. Oh, Wright brothers, love these guys. I love that they started flying their planes and they started having too many crashes, so they got really fast bicycle riders to fly them, and they were killing themselves. You probably heard the story. I used to joke with the pilots at work, saying, I'm an engineer. I'll get you guys in to test these things. You're the test pilots. Look at these. Some of these are really, really good. Look at the design work in these. I wonder what years these are. Really nice design work. Look at this. These are just magnificent stamps. That is some great artwork. I hope you can see some of this. Look at that. I think if you went to a show or something and tried to buy these stamps from people, like from dealers and that, I think you'd be paying through the roof. I mean, it'd be pretty crazy. When I say that, I just mean they would charge a fair bit, unless they had a collection there, but they'd charge you for each stamp. Like some of these mint ones and everything. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to put the fan on, and hopefully all the stamps won't blow everywhere. It's just getting a bit warm. Look at that, it's a different colour. It's probably been washed. See, some of these reds, they just wash out. These are all mint. 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 I didn't notice that before, that some of these are mint. Oh, there are a couple mint. Only 3-cent stamps, but I think the $30 is... Personally, I think the value's there, looking at them. I mean, it's a very good start to an American collection. I think you've really got a really good start. Look at this, and you've got, what, we've already seen one miniature sheet. There's a second here. Not sure if these are just dime a dozen or anything. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Shiny, look at that bird in the wild. These are great. I would have been pretty chuffed to have won this at auction. Another nice bird stamp. Look at Shani's done to me. I can't stop looking for bird stamps. What's that? That's the Brussels exhibition. I used to see them as a kid a fair bit. These are quite nice. Oh, Stagecoach. Love them. They're nice. Really nice stamps, aren't they? We're only halfway through, guys. This is unreal, guys and girls. If it's not too much to ask, everyone, I still love your comments. I still like the likes. That's beautiful. The likes are better than the dislikes. They've only had a few of the dislikes. But it all helps with the algorithm. It tries to help push my content a bit further out. The further out it goes, I mean, it'd be nice. Google could pay me some money to help buy more stamps so I can give them away. That's beautiful. I've also set up Buy Me a Coffee now, thanks to Shani. I think it's Buy My Coffee /MadStars. And I'm going to try and do a video and basically say, if you donate $5, I'll send you a pack of stamps. Or an envelope of stamps. It'll just cover postage. I'm trying to do my best to send them out as much as possible. Oh wow, look at that. Pony Express. What's this? 1 cent air new colour something red? I don't know. But look at that Pony Express stamp. You got to look at that. That's beautiful. Make sure anyone is into US, if you've seen anything worth any value at all, put it in the comments so everyone can see. And someone who wants to buy it, they can reach out to Brian and go, we'd love to have that. Because I think for $30, it's good value. Oh, wow. What's this? Christmas. There's a whole sheet of stamps. Oh, the stamps underneath it. So this is just... I'm not going to try. There's stamps underneath that piece of... this sheet of stamps. I don't know if you can see them. They're all used. They look a bit fake, these stamps, don't they? But they've got 6 cents on them. It's a big sheet. Shiloh. See now, America could do space stamps because they went to space. Nice. That's a nice stamp. Look at that. Oh, the eagle. Freedom. Wait 1 sec. All right, back again. Well, you probably didn't notice I was gone. That's nice. Gettysburg. I think it's cool how they all dress up and go and fight. I think that's just really cool. I'd love to go see that. I'd love to join in. Shoot a few people with fake bullets. That's a beautiful bird stamp. Shani would be just going, oh my gosh. Sorry, Shani, you have to pay $30 if you want that. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. See, look, America's kept the art a lot longer than most countries, haven't they? It's 1964. And the art's still really, really good. No photos yet. Look at that, still the old sort of look. Did really, really well. I love how they really worship their Air Force or Defence Force. Was it War Force now? It's fair enough. Nice. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that. Look at the artwork. Oh, I just love looking at stamps. Brings me back being a little kid, going in and saying g'day to my grandfather. He was sitting in the kitchen. He'd always sit in the kitchen. My nanny would be sitting in the lounge room watching TV, and he'd be pottering around, playing with his stamps on the kitchen bench. And I'd always go, oh, can I have a look? Can I have a look through them? And he'd just let me have a little look. I'd look through and I'd travel around the world by looking at stamps. Wow, that's a nice space stamp, isn't it? It's attached, it's mint. It's really nice. The same bird stamp again. Nice. All right, it's starting to change a bit, the design. Oh, that aircraft, look at that. Biplane. Love it. So, oh, Daniel Boone. Who remembers the TV show Daniel Boone? I don't know if you all got it, we got it. I always used to sing along, Daniel Boone was a man, a real man. Love that show. Look at that, it's a nice strip of stamps. Don't know how much something like that goes for. It'd have to be worth postage. Oh, look at this block of 4. Might be the value in these stamps that's in some of this later stuff. Nice bird stamp. Oh, I love the Indians. So I wonder what year these are. There's no real year on any of these. 1969, Alabama. Love the sound of Alabama. I want to go to Texas too. I reckon Texas would be great. Oh, there we go. We got spare pages. All right, there's more stamps. All right, we've got a few spare pages, which is always good if you want to use the same album. There's 10 or 15 spare pages. One of these probably Sperry's. Oh, someone's attacked them. They're all mint. Oh, look at this, mint. So someone's come in and taken a lot of these mint ones. They have blocks of 4, which is nice. Oh, look at these used blocks of 4. They're so hard to get. So hard. They're nice. Oh, that's nice. Look, they're beautiful. Yeah, just beautiful. Is that Elvis? No, it's just a postman. They're beautiful. Roosevelt, last stamp. And don't know what that's about. Hold on one sec. All right, so that was pretty interesting. So I got it all back together. It took a few minutes to straighten them out, but fairly solid album. And for $30, I think he could sell that pretty easily. So he probably paid less than that, but you know, he probably would have bought it in a bulk lot. So if you're interested, the numbers at the beginning, I don't know if I can guess where I've talked about it again, but you'll see it, Brian's phone number. Give him a ring. All right, so first in, best dressed. But if you live around the area, around Brisbane, Mount Omni, just ring him up, come over and have a look at some of his stamps. He's got some amazing stuff and it's really cheap. So, all right, guys, have a great night. Enjoy.